Who? Stop. Go lay down. Goodness gracious. All right. Technical challenges like we normally do, but it's all good now. We haven't had the starting video in I don't even know how long because I haven't been running OBS. And so I'm running OBS through Restream, which gives me some other fun features like having the intro video again, which is nice. So yeah, we're here. We're a little late for doing the giveaway, but that's okay. I will give everybody a minute or two to stream in. Ha ha ha. And we'll go from there. But oh, there we go. All sorts of technical challenges. Okay, you can hear me now, which is great. This is what happens when I switch systems. We haven't had the intro video in forever, so we have that now, so that's exciting. I'm going to try and reintegrate OBS back into things because this is OBS streaming into Restream. And yeah, it should be hopefully good. You guys can see me and hopefully hear me. Morning. Sweet. I have chat. All is good. I did a little slideshow of some of our entrants. Some of the images had issues working, so not everybody's included in this video that I did up for everybody, but it should at least be something fun. I wanted to do something because there's a lot of really cool entries, and it's kind of fun to see everything all together. So yeah, we are, what are we? The 9th day of March. How did that even happen? That's, we're not halfway through the month yet, but we're getting there. By next weekend we will be, which is crazy. 3rd month. I don't understand how time flies so quickly, but it does. So that's the thing. And I still don't have my NaMoPaiMo horse done. It is still sitting here. I had the more intense layer of blue put on top of it. So, and you can see the shine happening. I need to crisp up some of the orange, yellow, gold areas, kind of peachy tones, I guess, and then do a whole bunch of detail work on them and finish him up. Still haven't decided what to do with his eye. I might lighten the blue color a little bit. When I went in the last time, I was using a different blue than I used originally, and I don't 100% love it as much, but that's okay. There's also some exciting changes coming to the Medallion Club and my whole Khrysalis Studios thing in general. Thing? It's kind of a thing. I don't know. I'm a thing, so it counts as a thing, I guess. I like thing 1 and thing 2. I have no idea. My husband and I joke about how weird we are kind of in general. So it's like we're all just things, but it's fine. I will say hi to a couple people that popped into chat because we have people already. We have Amy. Good morning, Amy. Andrea. Good morning. Hello. Haley. Hi. Twyla. Hello. Kimberly. Hi. Pam. Hello. Good morning. Carol. Good morning. I'm going to, I have no idea. It's been, that was a dog doing something. I have no idea what he's doing. Hopefully nothing damaging. He's starting to come out of his shell and do some stuff, but he's pretty good for the most part. We ended up going to Banff Springs, Hot Springs last night, which was really cool because as we're driving, you could see all the aurora happening in the sky on the way to Banff, which we couldn't see it in the mountains, unfortunately. We stopped and tried to take pictures, but before, it was very pretty. And he was here for, I think, 5 hours almost by himself. And he was pretty good. He kind of tried to get through the basement door to the back door where he thought we were, well, that's the door we left out of. So he was very upset that he couldn't get through the door. And you could see that he tried to work his way through, but thankfully, not too bad, not too much damage. But we have Katie. Hi, Katie. Let's see. Pam saying I was finally able to work on mine. Yeah, Namo's hit or miss. I have 2 previous Namo horses behind me. There's a little tiny Micro Max, and then there's a Mojo that I customized. That was all hair by hair, super tiny tickies. And then, of course, the other side has pretty well no ticks on it. But they're slowly getting there. It sometimes works out that you get the deadline, and it sometimes doesn't work out that you get the deadline. So yeah, it is what it is. I have coffee with added espresso in it because it's one of those days. I don't know about you, but the time change messed me up. And we were up late going to the hot springs because we got there right before they closed. And it's a almost 2-hour drive from here to there. And we just decided to do it the last minute. But I woke up and I did not want to function. And even though it would have been about 7 o'clock our time normally, and we only woke up at technically 8, this normal time, I don't know. I hate that we move times. It just messes with everything. I don't think that's natural. But we do it anyway. Andrea says, give Nash extra hugs today. Oh, I'm sorry, Andrea. It's hard when you lose your pets. I'm like, it's almost hard to get animals and have them in your life because they never stay long enough. And it's always a stressful thing. So I'm sorry for your loss. I will give him extra cuddles and extra treats, and I will try not to cry on camera because I'm a emotional whole mess. So, yeah. But definitely we'll give the pets extra love, and Blue too, because Nash unplugged his little heating pad last night, so he was very mad. Mallory, hello, Mallory. I think you were the one that won the Peter Stone contest. Congratulations. There's a few people. Cara, I think. Mallory, congratulations. And Jen Buxton got one of the Peter Stone models. So that's kind of cool. If you didn't see that, that's on the NaMoPaiMo page. And we will see what happens for the next year. So yeah, I'll give you an update on the pony. You guys have been watching the progress. You saw the crazy hair. So you can see there's a little bit of tweaking left to do to her face, but she's turning out pretty sweet. The camera's like, I see her eyes, so I will therefore not focus on the pony. And then a couple tweaks to do to this side, but she's shaping up quite nicely. The back extensions seem to work. It's always good when surgery works out. For people that were asking, you can see kind of how I rough out the base armature of hair before I go in. So this is because it's so 3D and there's so much movement. I'll put a thin layer of epoxy on it. I'll grind that down and then I'll add my detailing over top. You can see the wires hanging out there waiting for more stuff. I'm also trying to make this not impossible to cast because that's also potential. Any of these little undercuts get to be really kind of challenging when you want the facial detail to work. You can go and do cool things like a glove mold around the face so that the whole face pops out. We'll see how it works out, but I'm quite excited. So you can kind of see her little, she's got one leg sticking out a little bit just to kind of be standing a little bit of askew, and then her little cocked, maybe kicking, maybe not kicking, but I think she's going to work out really cool. I almost want to go a little bit longer with the hair. I'm trying not to go too crazy, but the fell hair and the Shetland hair, if you were to cross the two, which is kind of where she's going, then you'd end up with something that has a lot of hair. I like hair. So yeah, and then there's going to be a few tendrils that I'll put on the side. She's not quite 100% there, but I'm really liking that you can feel kind of the breeze blowing her hair, and then that's going to obviously be a swishy tail. So, and she has one little naked foot that she needs her little feathers on. But so close, which is quite cool. It's been very fun, very emotional, but very fun to work on her. And it's very cool to see everybody that gets excited when I post her, which is very cool too. I think my grandma would have been over the moon. She was the type to get very excited, and just like she would glow when she got excited. There was like this cheeky, because there's always a cheekiness underneath the surface, but like innocence that she had underneath everything. And most people that met her fell in love with her pretty quickly because she was quite the charming old lady. So yeah, that's the thing. We need more sassy ponies. See, okay, there. We are not hating the hair. I get a little bit worried because I do something like this thing that's all hair everywhere and people get excited and they like it. And then I worried that I'm putting too much hair on ponies, but we like hair. I like hair. So obviously somebody else out there must like hair, because it wouldn't be put in me to create if it wasn't loved. So it's fun. And I really like the hair because it's very expressive. It gives you the potential to play with things that you can't necessarily do when it comes to realistic anatomy. You need to be a little bit more on point with that. And then a lot of times, especially if you're doing something that needs to be good for performance, you can't really be expressive in the body as much as you would like. So the hair gives you usually something that you can play with, and it's a little bit more artistic. And I think it is a lost opportunity for a lot of people. Mallory, cool. Congratulations. That's so awesome. And that's a very pretty color too. So you get a pretty pony in a limited run, which is never a bad thing for making a pony. That's very cool. Let us see. Lizzie. Hello, Lizzie. Welcome. My brain was like, one of us for some reason. I don't know. We're all weird. It's fine. That's why we get along. Never thing is too much hair. Ah, see? You're my people. I like this. Rayleigh, hello. How's it going? All right. So yeah, the giveaway is just moments away. I have a slideshow I will show you of all the pretty things. And one person, it's drawn randomly, so it's not, I didn't go through and pick my favorite, or like there would have been there's too many options. Everybody did such a good job, and there were so many really cool entries, and it's hard to pick because some people are painting for the very first time. So we're doing a random. It's going to be randomly drawn out of the names, the people that submitted their entries. And one person will win a Bombas Risen, and he will ship sometime this week with all of his hair. So you can paint him maybe for Namo next year, or maybe sooner. And then one other person will win a Noki. This little guy. Oops. I'm trying to like mitigate my lights because my camera says things. Who looks particularly lovely in Palomino. If you wanted to paint him. Well, he looks lovely in all sorts of colors. You'll see a couple of these guys in the slideshow, in fact. So yeah, one person will win one of these, and one person will win a Bombas, and they will ship free of charge, free of everything, just because you're awesome. So the whole reason why I wanted to do a giveaway for Namo was to add a little bit more fun, encourage people to jump in and maybe try it. Sometimes a little bit of a carrot helps people get out there and maybe paint for the first time like some of you did, which is so exciting to see. And maybe it was try something new. Maybe it was paint a second piece because you'd already committed to the first. I didn't get in there announcing it soon enough for people to plan ahead, because life does the things, doesn't it? But it still hopefully made it fun for everybody. This time it was for people who finished their horses during the February period. I could have run something, I guess, like Stone, where I did everybody who entered with a piece of mind, but kind of the point is to finish it. I'm not the queen of finishing the things, so don't get me wrong. Maybe next year, if you guys are excited, I will do something a little bit more. But technically, the intent is to finish. So it's always hard to pick the things and do the things. But congratulations to everybody who finished, and congratulations to everybody who started, even if you didn't finish, because half of the point is to challenge yourself. I have 3 unfinished NaMoHorses here myself, so you are in good company with a whole bunch of people that also maybe didn't finish their ponies. But that doesn't mean you can't work on it now and finish it now. So there's that. Narelle, hello, Narelle. Hi, Holly, we have more people. Very cool. Katie's like, the drill intensifies. Brenda, good morning, Brenda. I owe you a PM. I am sorry. Things got a little bit wild this week, so... Charlotte, hi, how's it going? Long time no see. Everybody's like hair and distracting me with hair. Katie's like, me doing wild flowing hair this year was nuts. Fun, but nuts. Some of you guys were pretty crazy because you're still sculpting into the February, and then it's just, yeah, that hair was awesome though. I think it was worth it. So there's that. All right, let's see if I can put up that video for you. I believe I need to turn on desktop audio so you can hear it. All right, so this is the video of not all the entries. I gave you that kind of warning before. I had some issues with some of the photos, but this is most of them. I didn't include names on the pictures in the slideshow just because I wasn't sure everybody wanted necessarily their name on there, and I also kind of ran out of time, but that's okay. I did a pretty video. Yeah, so yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. It shows some of what people had worked on. Some of these people are painting for the first time. Some of these people are super experienced. Some of these people took horses, ripped them apart, and put them back together again. It's all over the map, and it is glorious. So I will let you see this. If you can't hear the audio, let me know, but you should be able to. All right, hang tight. Okay, you guys aren't getting audio, but you can probably hear me now. For whatever reason, OBS doesn't like this. Yeah, there's some pretty amazing ponies in this. So let me maybe... It's actually really, I was blown away by the entries, to be honest. So let's see if I can fix the audio. I'm so excited. It's just, it makes this more fun for me too, because being able to do a giveaway, it lets me give back to the people that are having fun and just enjoying the whole artistic aspect of the hobby. And I really, really like the artistic aspect of the hobby, if you hadn't realized or noticed. But it's very cool. And there's so many cool stories behind the pieces. The one Juggernaut just a post ago had broken its tail, and there's stories of perseverance and people stripping things. And it's just a wild, wild adventure. This makes me sad because I worked really hard on the freaking audio. Let's see. I will fix it. It says it works. But that's okay. We will attempt spunky music. And it's kind of weird to have a disembodied voice while watching the video, but that's okay. We will do this again next year in some format. Dun, 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 dun. Hearts. I should have just narrated the whole thing. It would have made it better. Let's see. There we go. Let's see if I can put it up here. It might actually work this way. Let's see if I can get it to do the audio. So it is doing the processing thing. I have all of our names queued up to do the draw, but that was most of the entries. Like I said, there was a couple of images that had issues. I will apologize now for that. If your image didn't make it into the thing, I am sorry I tried. But most of you guys are there, which is very cool. There's lots of entries. It was very, very awesome. I don't know that everybody that painted a Khrysalis pony entered the contest, but most of you did, which is very cool. And if you go back into the NaMoPaiMo page, there's so many amazing entries. If you just hit the little media button, you can see everything that everybody worked on. It's so cool. And that group does continue on throughout the year. So if you have questions on customizing, if you want to post your finished NaMoHorse in December, you can, which is kind of cool. It does stay open, and there's lots of people that still interact on that page, which is the greatest thing. I think it's one of the coolest movements in the hobby. Anything that happens that gets people together, learning, challenging themselves, surprising themselves in a lot of cases. There's a lot of people that I saw that didn't realize that they could paint, and then they started painting for the first time, and they're like, hey, I actually like this. And even if there's the divide between where you are and where you want to be, that should be a driving force. Don't let that get you into a kind of a funk where you're like, I don't want to paint because I'm not amazing at it. Well, I should show you a horse. So let me put this on and I will see if I can find one of my favorites.
I'm gonna dance by myself like nobody's watching. Don't really care if my rhythm's off, 'cause I'm gonna dance like nobody's watching me. I'm gonna dance by myself like nobody's watching. Don't really care if my rhythm's off, 'cause I'm gonna dance like nobody's watching me. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. I'm gonna dance, dance, dance like nobody's watching me. I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna dance. I've been trying to cope since you ran away. I've been feeling lost, I've been feeling pain. And no matter what I do, I just feel like I do what I do for you. I tried to call the doctor, it didn't help. Took a trip out to the sun to revive myself. But no matter what I do, I just feel like I do what I do for you. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. I'm gonna dance, dance.
Oh, I buggered that. Darn it. Oh well, you guys saw most of it anyways. It was worth it for the music. It wasn't letting me put my camera back on there, so I tried to add it, and then because it's Restream, it decided it wasn't wanting to play. But hopefully you enjoyed it with the music. I worked really hard to find that song because I really like the idea of dance like nobody's watching and paint like nobody is watching, because a lot of us get really insecure about painting when other people are seeing things and making mistakes or not doing it the best. So hopefully you had fun and enjoyed that. I did find the pony, so if you're worried about your horses looking not great, one of my first ones, you can see I customized it with liquid epoxy. This isn't obviously the first of the first. I used a candle to move it, and it has no primer. It is just cheap acrylic slapped onto a horse. And I did burn the bottom of the tail because I was using a candle and it was fire. So yeah, if you're ever like, oh my God, my stuff doesn't look the best, then yeah, there was no primer. It was just falling apart. But it's cute in its own little way. I tried dapples. I just blobbed paint on there. It was fine. So yeah, we all start somewhere. And if you don't start somewhere hoping to be somewhere else, then you'll never get the other places, because you need to take steps from these little ones up to, yeah. The ones before this I didn't save, unfortunately. They were a little bit rougher, but yeah, this is one of the first ones that I attempted to repaint. But yeah. How many entries total? Let me double check my thing. 57, which is pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. So I've got, oh no, that made my face huge. I don't want my face huge. So yeah, everybody, that did the things. I'm going to share my screen so you can see the wheel of names. These are the people that entered, and some of them are on there multiple times because every entry got you a spot on the wheel, which is cool. It didn't have to be your official NaMoHorse. It could have been your side piece. It could have been all sorts of cool stuff. So we'll see. The first one I'll do is for Noki. So the winner will win one of these, no cost to them, so that they can continue their painting adventure. Maybe, who knows, but we will see how it goes. All right, first one for the tiny potato. Oh, Holly! Congratulations. That's funny too, because you're the last comment in the stream. Ta-da! You will get a cute little potato. And I will remove your name for the next one. I will be in touch with you very, very soon about your potato. I will write that down because I will probably not forget, but you never know. Holly, as my pen's like, I don't want to write. It's too early in the morning. I don't actually have a non-fountain pen to write with. There you go. Holly. Congratulations, Holly. All right. And of course, the prizes will come with their accoutrement. So you'll get the normal stickers and all the stuff you'd normally get in their edition boxes, and snacks, because snacks are required. Coffee Crisp will be included, unless you specifically request otherwise. But yeah. All right. For the Bombay, the giant bee. All right. Let's do this thing. All right, are we ready? Drum roll! I can't do it with one hand. Say bye-bye! It's It's Carol! Congratulations, Carol. You won a bonus. So I will be in touch with Carol and with Holly. Thank you to everybody that entered. It's very, very cool. And ta-da! So ponies will be going to awesome people this week. There are a couple of orders that people paid for that will also be either just shipped or will be shipping this week. Anything that's time payments will be going out as they're paid for, which is typical. My brain. Right now, hold on. I'm chasing thoughts. I have to organize them. They are squirrels. Catch them, wrangle them. I will probably, this isn't obviously the last giveaway that I'll do. I try and do them as often as I can. And there'll be something coming up in the near future that I will talk about soon. I need to stop saying it's driving me, like derails my brain. You know those things when you try, you're observing them and you say them and your brain's like, oh, I'm not supposed to do that. And then it derails all thought. Yeah, that's what my brain just did. So there won't be okay, the coffee's not working, obviously. I will be doing more giveaways soon, is what I'm trying to get to. I have plans. They are coming, and it is exciting. So I obviously can't do them every week. Well, maybe I could one day, but not yet. So for next year, I'll obviously try and do something as well. I really like supporting the event, and even if it's in an unofficial capacity, I guess, because I'm not officially associated with NaMoPaiMo or any of that, but it's fun to support a cool movement when I see one, and people participating in the creative portion of the hobby is always good. Speaking of the creative portion of the hobby, Tack month is coming. So if you liked NaMoPaiMo, then International Tack Month is coming. That is April. This is for anybody who's interested in making tack. I have ADHD, but I also wholeheartedly support people that want to try doing different things in the hobby. You can do everything from making a halter. If you're new to tack making, you could do a Rio Rondo bridle kit, saddle kit. You could do any kind of tack you can think of. I signed up one year and I did a saddle, which I can see. I'll go grab it, actually. Hold on one sec. She's going to be a little dusty. But the Rio Rondo tack kits are really nice because they kind of hold your hand while you do things. It is dusty, pardon. But it has little bit of tooling on it. I tried to make some designs, which was my first time tooling leather. I added some extra little bits. It's got like the little lacy things on it. I don't know. It is a good opportunity to learn something new. And a lot of times, not everybody can afford all the expensive stuff. So the creative aspect of the hobby is really nice because you can make it yourself, which is always fun. And again, like Namo, you're around a whole bunch of people that are very supportive and wanting to answer questions. There's all sorts of deals and things too. So Rio Rondo does a like bonus kit that you can sign up to add in. They have limited quantities of it. So you get a discount from most of the tack suppliers. Yeah. It's going to be one of those days. And then for, I think it's $10 or $5, you can add in a bonus accoutrement, whatever. That's all the French I know. Let's see. What does it say here? It is the grab bag. They call it a grab bag. And I can't remember how much it is. It's super cheap. You can add it in there. You get a whole bunch of random stuff. Looks like you get some 3D printed stirrups. A whole bunch of extra swag that looks like halter hardware. I brained that word. You guys saw this. Proof I can brain. Looks like little conchos and things, some silver decoration. So lots of fun stuff if you want to play with things. It's kind of cool. There are people that gift kits. And there's all sorts of special offers from all of the different suppliers. You can see here 10% off, free 5 yards of lace. There's patterns and things that are on sale. It's not only Western. You can do English if you want. But you can make whatever you want, which is kind of nice. I've seen people do just halters if they've been worried. I signed up for this one my first year, and then my second year I wanted to do a braided project with all the little tiny knots and stuff. And I found out I can braid on real horse size stuff. I cannot do it, or could not do it on even traditional model stuff because it is very small. And my brain gets really angry with really small, finicky things, but I sculpt small, finicky, whatever. So yeah, if you want to keep going and have more fun learning hobby things, this is a great opportunity. Even if you want to just sit in, join the group, hang out, do stuff, whatever. I think NaMoPaiMo has about 4.5 thousand members in the group, and this one has 1.2, so that's always cool. There is also a ICE International Customizing event, which comes up in, I think it's just December. I don't know. These groups need to post what month they do their thing at the top. November. It is November, my birthday month. I should remember that. Another really cool event, if you want to learn customizing, you can do a fairly simple-ish custom. It's meant for intensive customization, but simple customization too. If you're new to it, join up. That comes in November, so I'll remind you in November if I remember to remind you. So that is the thing. But I really enjoy stuff like that. I think there are other events. I know that there was just a doll costume making event that they did. They were sending out blankets and you had to do a doll costume that matched the blanket, which was very cool. If you have these events or know of these events, let me know and I'll maybe try and do some sort of calendar or something and announce it during the streams. I think it's fun. I think it's fun to do the things. Bye, Katie. Sorry, I wasn't following chat. I was getting excited talking about stuff. Yeah, so you don't know until you know, and not a lot of people talk about the events other than Namo. So let's do it. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to sign up for it, but I will see if I can fit it in there because I really enjoy it, even if I hop in there and try, because trying is part of the battle, right? I have a lot of things that I got to do this coming April, and I will tell you about those in a second. Custom doll making. Yeah, let's see if I can find the doll making. Yes, I will put that on screen. Hang tight. Hold food processing. All right, so this is the little doll rider doll challenge. So you would get one of these blankets and you would do the costume to match it. Lots of people posting tips and tricks. That is another whole part of the hobby, is having accurate props and dolls, and obviously dolls with appropriate clothing, because you can't just take a random doll and stick it on the thing. Those things are cool too. Look at that. That's so smooth. Ooh. I'm very distractible today. It's very, very neat. I actually have... I need to make that my thing. Where is it? What the heck? There it is. On the world of dolls. That my whole thing should be I have a thing, because I always have a thing. My whole studio is filled with things that I'm working on. Because the Yvonne head, which is the doll head that comes with the doll normally, is not a smiling head. And it drives me bananas. So there's a whole bunch. There we go. And this isn't a commentary on anybody's painting of said face. I did a new head that is actually smiling. So she looks like she's enjoying herself while she's writing. It is not 100% done. And I ran into an issue of trying to figure out how to get the head back on the body. Because if you're casting them in resin, then you need to be able to put it back on. But I think I've solved that problem. So there might be little smiling doll heads in your future for all you awesome performance people. But yeah, she's very stank faced. She's like an action doll. And it's always bugged me, like unreasonable amounts. Hence why I sculpted a new head for her. And some people do. Like there's lots of people that will resculpt heads. There's a smiling one. Some of the Briar ones are smiling. She's just kind of serious. And depending on how you paint the face, you get more and more like she's going to stab you in your next class or before your next class kind of faces. Some of the faces are pretty incredible, but if you are interested, yeah, so you can kind of see it's stank facey. That is, and a lot of people are very good at painting them so they don't look super stanky, but yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, so if you're looking for, oh, I did the thing here. Oh, I can make myself even smaller. Very, very distractible today. My brain is on like crazy. Mallory's saying having trouble getting to Rio Rondo's website. It works for me. RioRondo.com. So if you want gorgeous tack stuff or horses, she's got a great painted resin gallery, and Carol Williams sculptures are also up on here. But there's also a gallery of different tack. And you can get Western kits, halter kits, English kits, up to 1/6 scale, all sorts of tools and supplies. There's books. There's all sorts of stuff. This is like childhood for me. I loved looking at all these different things and drooling over it all. And there's bijou scale stuff. So Schleich, Collecta, Safari, also awesome carbide scrapers. Kelly Seeley sells carbide scrapers, painted galleries, tack maker galleries, which is very cool. You can see all sorts of awesome things that people have done in the world of tack, and it can give you some inspiration. They do sell stuff for Arab halters. You could do something like that if you wanted to. There's all sorts of potentials. And yeah, if you want to keep going and keep having a hobby creative party, then Tack Month, followed by all sorts of things. So yeah, that's the thing. And then you end up with cool stuff. Like I probably couldn't afford to go buy my own saddle set, so I bought the kit and I made it, and I'm quite proud of it actually. So you never know. It's a thing. And it looks nice on ponies. Dun, 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 dun. He was made to fit the Rio Rondo tree, if anybody was wondering. I hadn't mentioned it before. So, Amy says the original head they give you look like she's just done and wants to go home and put on PJs. I know, right? It's just, yeah. So, smiling face. I don't know. It'll happen eventually. So if anybody like is itching to want to try one of these, let me know, because I might be able to cast them for you. It's very, very close to done, actually. I have plans. All right. In the world of plans, let me show you something. And I will timestamp the video for YouTube so that if you're like, when was the giveaway? What is going on? You will be able to see things. I will give us holding music while I load things. Hi, Demarion. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. So, for those of you that have been wanting to get in on the Medallion Club, I have exciting news. The Medallion Club will be opening back up for new people to sign up come 1st of April. I am also adding some other fun things. So, let me do the thing. No. So I'll give you a quick preview. There is a new website coming, and I am working on it now. You can see it's very pretty, very comic-y, very fun. I like. Haley's probably dying. She's like, the accents are coming out. It's going to be reasonably similar in some ways to the other one. I'm just upgrading the look of it a little bit. Let's see. I am editing it in Wix Studios. You're seeing the behind things. Then the clubs. So I have some other changes that'll happen to this page, but this is a preview quickly of what you're going to see coming soon. There's going to be some additions, and I like the animations. Look, it does the thing. Okay, so you will be able to join in as a Medallion Club member, and the Medallion Club member will get all the normal stuff. Plus, I'm adding some cool things. The price hasn't changed since 2017, so it'll be going up by $5 a month. My supplies and my shipping has all gone way higher than double. So I've had to try and compensate, and I've held on for as long as I can, but I gotta bite the bullet sometime, and it's been a hard choice to make, but I am adding other content to hopefully balance things out a little bit for you guys. There will also be a sticker club. So the sticker club will ship monthly. You'll get a new design every month, depending on what I'm up to. I don't have any active stickers in front of me right now, but I will have a little gallery of what I've done before. I'm going to err on the side of fantastical for this particular, at least year of this club. There will be realistic ones scattered in there as well, but I want to play with some cool fantasy designs, and the stickers are a really good place for me to artistically let go and do some fun things. Some of them will be on some of the cool sticker stock, like holographic, metallic, glitter, because glitter. And that'll give people the ability to support. If you don't love medallions, you can now get a sticker and still support me and what I do and get something cool in the mail every month. The Medallion Club members can also add on the extra sticker, and that will mean you get a box in the mail one month and a sticker in the mail the other month. So you get something every month. It's kind of fun. And I know people are really excited about stickers, and they'll all have some quality finish on them. So you should be able to stick them even if you wanted to on your car. Most of my stickers come that way they're not the cheap paper ones just done on like a Cricut. So that means that they have a little bit of resistance, but obviously they're still stickers, and they might wear off over time. But I try and do ones that have UV protection on them and a little bit of outdoor protection. So yeah, but the stickers are a really cool place for me to play with some of the ideas for potentially future pieces. Like this Medallion Club medallion is going to be potentially a future piece in full 3D. And then I will also have a supporter tier, and I have some really cute little things coming for this that I'll show you later. But the website isn't 100% ready yet. I had a couple of I was going to switch to a different website provider, and then I was going to use a different version of Wix, and then I found out that that wasn't necessarily going to work for what I needed it to do. So I had to switch back. I've redone this site 4 times now at this point. So it's a little behind. But it's okay. We're doing it, and it's going to work. So there'll be a supporter tier as well. If you don't want a medallion or a sticker in the mail, you can support me. Some people have asked how to do that just in general. And then as a bonus for people that are doing the supporter tier, as well as sticker and medallion club, you will also have access to some extra behind the scenes things. There's going to be some secret pages on my website that you'll get into. There'll be additional content. I'm going to be loading in some tutorials and kind of some cool stuff in the background. Behind the scenes collection tours, some interesting stuff that I've curated for you. Mwahaha. So if you don't want the physical things in the mail, you're running out of space, but you still want to support, that's an option. And then everybody above, obviously, the supporter tier will also get access to all the digital content as well. And then there's in the works some live streams just for people that are in one of the clubs. And there will also be potentially paint along or sculpt along hangout parties where we can just chat. So yeah, hopefully that gets everybody excited. It's a little preview of what's to come. There's an idea of what it's going to look like. I've got the shipping schedule here. I have paused the current Medallion Club members, so they're paused for a month. That means nobody's making payments in March for Medallion Club at all. If you're an existing member, your anniversary will carry over as long as you join up in April. I've already emailed you guys about that. If you're, for whatever reason, going, I didn't get the email, let me know and I'll resend it. But everybody got an email at the end of February to let you know. And then obviously PayPal would have let you know I paused your subs. But I am moving things out to a month, and that not only gives you time to settle in to what's going on, but it also moves things so that our shipping dates are more convenient for, say, Briarfest. So you're not going to have a box that ships when you're at Briarfest. You might get a letter, but let's see, the stickers. And I can maybe even hold them if maybe, but most people, the letters aren't a problem. It's the boxes. So Medallion Club boxes will now be shipping at the end of February, the end of April, the end of June, August, and October, December. So that'll hopefully be a little bit better for holidays as well. Why is that? Yeah, because normally it would be, yeah, anyway, works out better. I have a breakdown here of kind of what's in all the tiers. You can see different things, and then I'll have question and answer stuff. The secret web pages will be on the other side. It'll be very cool. So hopefully that's exciting. I have had a lot of people ask for additional things. There may or may not be additions to the club. Well, there's probably new stuff coming for the club, but an additional tier is in the works potentially for later. That's all I'll say. Amy says, I keep seeing supporter tier and envision myself waving a "you can't do it" flag. It works. I could totally get down with that. I called it the Mighty Mini Coffee Club because it's like I wanted to do a coffee account and then people could do the buy me a coffee thing if they wanted to, just to support versus buying a thing. But Mighty Mini Coffee Club sounded awesome. And I do have little sketches that I'm doing for each of the tiers, which will be very cute. And then the sticker club is technically Awesome Arabians. And then the Medallion Club, depending on if you are domestic or international, is either the Majestic Mustangs or the Brilliant Brumbies. Because they all had to be pony themed. Yeah, I think that'll be cool. And then in the Medallion Club tier, you'll also have the ability to vote on things. Potential new sculptures coming and kind of shift my work in the direction that you would like to see, which is kind of a cool thing. I don't know. There's a thing it does to my brain, but it's like, no, I can puppet master the artist. I'm giving you guys superpowers. It's fine. So yeah, there's exciting things coming. Everything will open up April 1st. You will have the entire month of April to sign up. So pick a day that works best for you. It'll all go live then. And like I said, I've got a lot of things I got to get done before that, but it'll be very cool. The first sticker is going to be really neat. I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are too. So, Rebecca, I did the draw earlier and it was Holly that won the Noki and Carol that won the Bombas. So I'm just going over some of the extra stuff. Christine. Yeah, reach out to me, Christine, about the doll head and we'll chat. Let's see. I will also definitely be sending out email reminders to all the current club members to sign up and how all that works and with all the background information as we get closer to April 1st. And then a reminder closer to the end of April to try and catch people if they forgot, because I know life happens and there's 5,000 emails. At least Briar's not sending 5,000 emails right now. Christmas is an interesting time. There's a lot of emails. So yeah, that is exciting stuff that's coming. There's obviously exciting things that are coming. All club members will also get early access, and some tiers will get discounts for purchasing resins and things from me. And I have a lot of very cool stuff coming. So it might be a good year to try it out. All right. And then if you don't want to join a club, that's obviously totally fine. There will obviously be all sorts of other content and fun resins and things for you to support me with. And you can hop in and hop out of the club. Part of the reason for me changing it over to was to change it so that I'm doing PayPal smart subscriptions which is supposed to allow people to change their address and pause their sub or cancel their sub themselves very easily on their end. So you don't need to feel all weird about emailing me. You can still, I will still be here. But you can also change things on your end, hopefully smoother is what I'm being told by PayPal. So yeah, should be a bigger, better upgrade. Should be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. I've been wanting to do some of the background tutorial content stuff for a long time. You guys have probably seen my YouTube page. I've had tutorials on there before, and then it kind of went the way of crazy life, everything, but I'm trying to get back into it now. A lot of those videos were pre-cancer, which was a while ago. I'm on like 6 years. I think it's 6 years. Yeah, 2019. Was my last treatment in February. So that would make it 6 years. I have been 6 years without the cancer and the boobs. But riding upgrade, it's fine. Yeah, so there's that. What else is happening? I did get stickers in the mail. And I can show you the reveal of the Medallion Club Medallion. So if you stick around for 30 seconds, I will show you that. I got all sorts of Northwest Studios stickers in the mail, because I have to be members of sticker clubs and support people too. And that's how it works. Very, very cute. And there was a variation on that one. Dun, 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 dun. All sorts of cute ponies. I don't know what. You can stick your stickers to everything. I know people that cover their desks. You can put them on your phone. You can put them all over your notebooks. And it's just a cool way to see what's going on in an artist's head. Or give them away. They're great for shows. I did get both versions of the, what do you call it? Gambler's Choice stickers from Paint and Pony Studios. One of my favorite sticker clubs. There's some cool sticker stock. Usually, I thought one of these had a shimmer thing. No, okay. No shimmer thing. That's okay. The Queen of Hearts one is wicked cool. So yeah, stickers everywhere. Love it. And it's going to be kind of cool to be able to send stuff to people every month because, well, I don't know. I like getting things in the mail. It makes me happy when I open up my box and instead of getting bills, it's like stickers, box of things. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Laura, I started a scrapbook. That's a great way to do that. God, Laura. Biter cough. Yes, Biter was part of the reason why there's been no tutorials. So, that is a thing that totally just like, rah! That's why you don't do the shark horses, because they'll just, your life explodes. Mallory, decorate my laptop. That's a great way to do it. I actually have on my giant Cintiq monitor tablet sculpting thing. Stickers on the outside of it because it's fun. So yeah, it's very cool. And it'll allow me to do some really fun stuff. And people can stick their stickers on whatever. I've got a microphone I could be covering in stickers and a mug. And if you put your stickers on your mug and you cover it with epoxy, it will protect it. So there's that. Hi, Tommy. How's it going? So yeah, that is the update. We did the giveaway. Congratulations. I will post the video separately with the slideshow with audio so you guys can hear it properly. And then I will be sending out winners ponies to people very shortly. Sign up for the Tack month if you're interested in that. And then 3 seconds and you will have ponies. Hold for processing. I need to grab a blank one, but I'm going to show you the sticker and the medallion for this month. So I'm trying to include little updates. When the club first started, I had these little like newsletter things that I used to send out, which is very cute. So I'm going to try to get and get back in the swing of that, because I liked that as like a little peek into what's going on in the studio. Some of that will also be in the digital content online. I got a little note with updates for the club. I did include pictures. So these are handwritten on my iPad, so it is my handwriting, which I think is kind of a fun touch. And then I did include some pictures and stuff. So, and a slug. Look at the slug. He's cute. Ah. And then there's I found you guys paper clips with little ponies, little saddles. Oh, anyway, the sticker for this month is a very cool iridescent color inspired unicorn. And then for those of you that don't want this ruined, run! I'll see you next week. Bye. I love you. Or look away and plug your ears. I don't know how that's gonna work. I did the full reveal on the page. The medallion is Reaper, who I'm going to have to make a full sculpture because he's spicy and I love it. Look. He would go so well with Juggernaut. And let's see if I can get shadows working so that he works out good. He's very cool. And then in head scale, about as tall as my whole face. He is fun. His mouth is open, his eyeballs all detailed and wonderful. He is spicy boy. And the tail is kind of 3D, which is kind of fun. And then he's got a little tendril of mane that's all 3D. He should be a very fun piece to paint. And I might need to do him in a full sculpture because he came out and I was like, ooh, I want some spice in my life. And he is named after the Carolina Reaper pepper. He would also make some pretty freaking cool fantasy ponies, and I might have some plans. So, imagine him as a dragon pony. He would be so cool. Anyway, I had somebody send me an email, and they were apologetic that they hadn't asked for my permission to customize something that I had sculpted. It was one of my resins. And I'm like, customize away. Rip their heads off. Rip their legs off. Reassemble them. Just don't cast them, obviously. We don't do the replication and the stealing of other people's art. I've already had that happen in my past. Don't need to do it again. We will just not steal people's stuff. Cool. But other than that, tear it apart, rip it apart. I encourage the creative end of the hobby. Make it your own. Rip it apart. Do wonderful things. But yeah, we might need a thing. And then because I can't help myself, I might have put color on one of them. Dun, 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 dun. To show you guys how cool he looks with color. And I'm going to do a blue eye. Come on. There we go. It's just, he paints up so nice. He does look like a zombie pony. He would make a really cool zombie, actually. Or a battlecorn. The ones that have extra energy, it's like they give you extra creative juju to play with. Let's put him on white so you can see a little better. There we go. He is very, very fun. So, yeah. And I know I've had lots of people over the years ask me about doing more tutorials and doing lessons and things. So I am working on a couple of options for people. There'll be online tutorials and videos. I'm going to have free content still. So don't worry if you don't want to do the club thing. It's not a mandatory thing. It's a supportive thing. If you want to, you can. You don't have to. But obviously all the clubs do support me making ponies, which is kind of cool. And some of them support you getting the awesome stuff. Well, technically all of them do, but some of them are just digital. So depends on what you like. There's going to be some coloring pages and things coming. I am going to spice up your life. That instantaneously started like 17 Spice Girls songs at the exact same time because why not? And now it won't stop. Great. Cool. Anyway, I'm going to spice up your life with pony things. I need to find some sort of tagline for that isn't probably trademarked by the Spice Girls. But I think that's the fun thing. I've always been kind of maybe a little bit preachy about the hobby is what you make it, and that it can be a fun place. You don't have to participate in the drama and the bleh of it all, especially when the world is already blah! There's no English word that explains what the world is other than the sound I just made and some other sounds that I probably can't make on camera, but that's okay. So yeah, we're gonna do some fun stuff and encourage the creative end of things, and hopefully you guys enjoy it, because I am having a lot of fun with it, and I think we'll have quite the community of awesome people doing awesome things, enjoying ponies, and just being who we are. So yeah, there's that. If anybody finds Raven's focus, she needs it back. I don't know if there's too much coffee, not enough coffee, too many invisible hours of the day. I don't know. I feel like I've been robbed. A whole hour of my life just disappeared today, and I don't know where it is. Maybe it's with my focus, but yeah. Anyway, I hope that this inspires you to make cool ponies because of the NaMoPaiMo stuff. Participate in cool hobby events. Maybe try something new and different. The fact that my ring is clicking is very many squirrels today. Do something like the Tack thing and surprise yourself. Or, I don't know, just have fun. It's model horses. They're plastic ponies. They're supposed to be fun. We should be enjoying our hobby. Everything should be fun and wonderful and a good escape. So let's keep doing that. And in the meantime, I will see you next Sunday for another stream. And probably we'll have more club stuff and cool website stuff to show you. Maybe some of the behind the scenes content that I'm working on and tutorials and things. And then again, as always, don't feed the trolls. All right.